Hey guys, it's Tah. Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate ya. So for today, we are going to do the end of the month wrap up for June. For the month of June, I have read 10 books, which is less than I normally read in a month, but June is my busy month. One of the busiest months ever. So I did a mid-month wrap up. I will link that video. But that one includes Past Perfect, Circe, Escapade, Sky Falling, The Walk, The Wife, Stalker, and Taproot. So, like I said, I'll link it down below so you guys can check that out if you want to hear or see my thoughts on that. Not see my thoughts, but you get it. So anyway, for the end of the month, I've only managed to complete 4 more, but they were good. The first one was The Guest List by Lucy Foley. I really enjoyed this one. This one was about 2 people, Jules and Will. They went to a remote island and to have their wedding, and they invited everybody, and they were out there, having their wedding or whatever, and someone won't survive. So it's going through telling you kind of what's going on, and then you figure out somebody's dead, and then it tells you everything to get to that point. I did not see that coming for the person that was killed, but okay. And I like the way she told it, where it was back and forth. It wasn't like a continuous, oh, we're getting ready to go, we're traveling, we're finally here, like set up. It was, she tells you pretty much that, hey, somebody's dead, and then she'll walk you back through a perspective of somebody, getting there, and then she'll go to present day, talk more about the situation, and then go past back. And I really enjoy that, where you don't, where you know what's gonna happen, but like you don't have the clues to know why. You have to read to find out. So that one was good. The next one I read was Never Have I Ever by Jocelyn Jackson. And I really enjoyed this one. I enjoyed these last 4 that I read so much. This one is about Amy, and she has a secret, or not really a secret, more of like a hidden past type thing, and it kind of comes to light because of a game of Never Have I Ever. Somebody shows up at the house for a book club and basically takes over, and then pretty much tries to ruin her life. And you go through watching, you see her flashback to what actually happened, and kind of like trying to figure out who this person is. Like, why is this woman here trying to basically make my life living hell? And it goes back and forth, and then eventually it ends. And it's like, wow. Like the person on the front, Lee Child, said, wonderful suspense and surprises, real characters, and a scary, ominous backbeat. And yes. Like, I felt like I connected, which was weird. I connected really well with some of the characters and kind of how they were dealing with the situation. Like, how would I deal with the situation if I was put into that point? Maybe I'd have handled it the same way, but maybe I wouldn't have. So, really enjoyed that one. The next one, We Were Liars. Now this, if you look on YouTube for like reviews and stuff, they have a ton from like 7 years ago. Like, this book came out originally in 2014, and then she did like a re-release in 2017 with additional text copyright. I don't know. So this one is about it's about family. They go to this island or whatever that the family owns, and there's 4 of the kids. They call themselves the Liars, and there is a basically another hidden secret type thing. She's experiencing like all these people like lying, not telling her the truth, and then like as you're reading it, I felt like, okay, we're chucking along. It's a good storyline, good character interaction. And then whenever the stuff starts to get revealed, because it's split into parts, like each part has a purpose. And like part 4, whenever everything starts to basically come into the forefront for you to see it, it's like, how did we get there? Because the whole time I felt like, okay, she's telling a story. We're waiting for these secrets to be revealed because the girl, like amnesia type thing, and she has to figure out what happened. And whenever it gets revealed, and everything is just like, wow, absolutely wow. And I would read this again if I was a rereader, but I can't reread things. I've tried. Because just to read it again to see, do I pick up on the clues that revealed what happened before she reveals what happens? If that makes sense. Because, like it says, a revolution, an accident, a secret, lies upon lies, true love, the truth. I guess what the little synopsis says. And then at the end it says, and if anyone asks you how it ends, just lie. So I could literally not even be telling y'all what this book is really about. But yeah, it's this, the girl, one of the four had an accident, and she's trying to put the puzzle together to figure out what happened, because she has like a blank spot. And whenever it comes out, it's like, holy crap-a-moly. And the cool thing is, I found this book at Ollie's, and it is signed. So, of course, I'm not going to get rid of it. It's another signed copy. I'm almost to the point I'm going to dedicate a shelf to just the signed copies, because I'm so excited to have them. And the last book that I read in June is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. This one I absolutely loved. I actually cried. I laughed. I got frustrated with the main character. Like, when she got frustrated, I got frustrated. I really connected with what was going on. And basically, it's when you die, like right before you die, between life and death, there's a library. They call it the Midnight Library. And when you go in there, there are possibilities of another life. And basically, you say, okay, what if I'd have done this differently and lived this life? So you go in and you get to go into the life and you get to see how it goes. But as soon as like self-doubt or you're just not feeling it, you go back to the library and you try again and you try again and you try again. And the weird thing is, like, when she dropped into a life each time, and there was other characters that talked about, you know, different things or whatever, she didn't automatically start living that life. Like, obviously she was thrust into it, but she had to figure out, like, where she was, who was around, and sorry, the train's passing. But it was just weird. Like, each time she got dropped into a life, it wasn't like, okay, oh, it's Tuesday, this is what I'm doing. Like, she had to learn all that. And to me, if I was in that life already and she just drops in, well, I feel like you could tell she would be off by it. But maybe not everybody felt that way, I guess, when she did drop into a life. But I absolutely love this. But the idea of thinking about your regrets and if I'd have done this differently, how would my life have turned out? Like, this book gives you that possibility to see how it would. But would you be happy? You know, like, okay, if I would have wore red shoes today instead of blue, would that have made a difference in my life? So, I really enjoyed this one. I like the way that he took that question that we all have. Like, at some point in your life, regardless how old you are, you have asked yourself that question. What if I would have done this differently? How differently would the end result have been for me? I know I've questioned it a lot throughout my 34 years. Like, I have asked that question, like, well, maybe if I wouldn't have ever done that, or if I'd still be friends with this person, or if I'd have got rid of this person in my life earlier, would things have turned out differently with that situation? So yeah, it was just an awesome way to experience how it would be if you could do that. But obviously we can't by just dropping into a new life. Like, yeah, you can try to fix the mistake you made, whether it be like, say you cut somebody off or whatever out of your life, and then you go and you try to put them back into your life. Well, that could be your fix for it. but you're not going to get like a whole new life where you just drop in and everything is kind of hunky-dory how it was before. So, yeah. I absolutely loved these last 4 books so much. Like, I can't even tell you. Because I read all of these so quickly, like it's unreal. I've actually started, I know it's only July 4th for me, but I have actually read 3 books already for the month of July. So, this kind of like, I wasn't really in like a reading slump, but these 4, ow, that really hurt. These 4 right here were just so good for me that it just put me in the mood to like grab another one, and I just went through them. So, I can't wait to see what July brings. I'm hoping it's another awesome reading month. I have the 5 books that I chose from my TBR, which is Let's Book It. I'll go ahead and link that down below if you guys want to check that out if you haven't, to see what I'll be reading definitely this month. But since this month has already started, I've read 2 off of my TBR and 1 that wasn't. And tonight I started another one that is not officially, like, it's not on my TBR, but it was something that came in that I was just like, yes, I don't even want to wait. I just want to start it. So that's what I did. So hopefully tomorrow I can get a good ways in, because I'm hoping it's going to be amazing. We shall see. But if not, hey, we can always DNF it and come back to it later, right? Right. Speaking of DNFs, I still have not picked up The Handmaid's Tale yet. That was part of my June TBR that I'm going to roll over into July. So hopefully I will get that one finished as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Did you read any of these? Did you have any similar thoughts? Did you like them? Did you hate them? Well, let me know, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, y'all.